My God. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ms. TV Total Football. Man United are a gift that just keeps on giving, man. They just keep on giving. Look, we're of course going to banter. We're of course going to have a lot of laugh in this video. We're going to react to Saeed's post-match reaction to Grimsby. But this isn't about Grimsby. This is way beyond, the loss against Grimsby in the Carabao Cup. We're going to get to all of that, of course. But I mean, as I said, we are going to laugh, we're going to banter, but in all seriousness, I think we're witnessing, literally, we're witnessing the downfall of a giant, ladies and gentlemen. It's not even a joke. We are seeing a football club right in front of our eyes get absolutely decimated. That's what we are witnessing. And it's beyond Amorim. Of course, we're going to talk about Amorim. Of course, we're going to talk about, Grimsby, as we have said. But it's beyond all of this. It's not even about Amorim's, formation, 5 at the back, this, that, the other. The entire institution that is Man United, I think it's collapsing right in front of our eyes. And it's now at a point of no return. Even if they were to sack Amorim, let's just say, and it looks quite imminent. This brother, we're going to show an interview post-match against Grimsby. This brother, I think he's pretty much publicly saying, you might as well get rid of me. You're not really going to change 22 players. You've changed a lot. I'm still here. Things are not changing. You might as well change. He's pretty much saying this. I don't think whoever comes in next can do much better. They may be able to get a little bit of a bounce, but the problems are so far deep-rooted. And the issue is not just the manager. It isn't just formations. It isn't just the players. It's everything that all the way stems to the ownership. And you can't even really blame everything on the ownership. It's become a poisonous club. How do you get rid of this poison now? I don't know. I saw in Big Six, Grizz actually made a very good point. I'm a religious guy, right? Man United in recent times, since Sir Jim Ratcliffe came through, they've sacked a lot of people. They've taken the livelihood of a lot of just genuinely normal families. They've taken their livelihood away from them by sacking more than 250 people. And they used to have full-time jobs. They used to have, I'm sure, a mortgage, looking after their family. They've taken all of that. Is it that these people and the hatred that they may not show it openly, but their hearts and their soul has screamed out that you've done injustice? And is it all of this? Because right now it's beyond me. Because I thought the kind of business that Man United did this summer, Cunha, Sesko, Mbeumo, all right, maybe they might be up to something. But boy, oh boy, these players are starting to look very, very pathetic under this regime. For me, there is just a huge, huge black cloud over Man United. It has to be the atmosphere. It really does. It really has to be the environment. It doesn't matter how much they shake up, whether it's in the hierarchy level, whether, Omar Barada, new CEO, this, that, the other, a new sporting director, new this, new that, new manager, new players. Nothing seems to work. Nothing. And it has all come to, at its peak, with the loss against Grimsby. I'm not even kidding, ladies and gentlemen. I was watching the entire match. And I said it 5 minutes before Grimsby scored their first goal that guys and girls, do not be surprised if Grimsby wins this, because from the first 15 minutes, what I saw, I was baffled. I was shocked. I was because I thought Man United are just going to come out and smoke them. Grimsby, a League Two. We need to understand the depth of this defeat. And it wasn't just a defeat. Yes, ultimately, Man United came back from being 2-0 down. They really should have been 3 or 4 down in the first half. I'm being absolutely honest. But they came back from 2-0 down and got into the penalties. And then what a mad situation in the penalties to lose 12-11. Like, you need to understand Grimsby, it's not championship. It's not League One. It's League Two. League Two. Championship, okay, you got beat by a championship team. And even that's not good. League One, definitely not. League Two, and getting absolutely pummeled the way Man United did in the first half, they're just incapable. The players are incapable of competing. But I can't even complain. Ruben Amorim, he's there in his tactical board, and he's doing, like, even he seems clueless now. I'm shocked, ladies and gentlemen. I'm shocked. How has this manager? My last video on this channel is literally about him, where I'm shocked that how has this manager gone through what he has gone through at Sporting and done what he has done there, and he's has got experience in Champions League in the highest level of European competition, where he was beating teams like Manchester City. Granted, Manchester City was getting beat by everyone last season, but still, how has he gone from that level to tactical board analysis against Grimsby? And, I can't even back him anymore. It is a sackable offense. That loss is a sackable offense. I mean, let's just check through some of the his post-match interview, and then we're gonna look into Saeed's match reaction. We won't do the entire match reaction, but we'll do parts of it. But let's have a quick look at this, because he's right. We shouldn't even be talking about the penalty. Like, the fact that it even went to the penalties against Grimsby. I think there's a stat out there. Grimsby's entire team is worth like £3 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. Man United, multi, it's probably $1 billion, squad, £1 billion squad against Grimsby, who I won't even be surprised if some of their players have like part-time jobs or something on the side, because probably not going to get paid enough. So it's not even about the penalties. Like, I mean, the penalties itself, like Onana, wow. What happened to that Inter Milan Onana, man? That needs to be studied. That needs to be investigated, because how has that keeper, what we witnessed for Inter Milan, has turned out to be like this? I'm lost for words. Some of the dives he was making for those penalties, man, he's parrying some of them on inside the goal, and some of them just his palms must not be strong enough. I'm shocked. I'm just shocked, ladies and gentlemen. That's a huge point. He's saying this players spoke really loud and what they want. I feel like it's done. I think the players have had enough. They probably don't believe and buy into his philosophy, his formation. A lot of people I see, and Man United fans for that matter, they complain about the formation, complain about this philosophy, 5 at the back. let's not kid around the bush. Like, first of all, it's not about the formation. It's not. When you look at Chelsea on the ball, just for a second, think to all the Man United fans. Chelsea on the ball. You've got Levi Colwell in the centre CB position. I know he's injured now, but imagine when he was around. Levi Colwell in the centre CB position. You've got Chalobah in the RCB position, and you've got most likely Kukurea on the LCB position, right? Then you've got the wide player, either Pedro Neto, right? And you've got another wide player, probably Malo Gusto. This is exactly what we did against PSG. 3, and those players wide are utilized as wingbacks because Pedro Neto was actually doing a wingback business. Then you've got Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez in the middle, and you've got Cole Palmer, and you've got João Pedro up front, right? I'm probably missing a midfielder there as well. Or maybe you've got Cole Palmer, João Pedro. No, that's about right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so there's one more. Who's missing? Reece James. Reece James was missing, who was part of the midfield, right? And that's the bottom line is the back five on the ball. Chelsea play on the ball with a 5, 3 CBs and the wing backs. This is no different. Now, you can complain about the player profile for Man United, but the setup is no different. And even if you don't worry about the Chelsea way, right, the current way that Maresca plays, don't tell me that the back five doesn't work. Antonio Conte, back in the days, Chelsea days, right? Thomas Tuchel, the last time he was around, we played a back five with Ben Chilwell and Reece James. At its peak, was looking brilliant. Rudiger, RCB, Christensen, Rudiger, LCB, Christensen, RCB, Thiago Silva through the middle. Yeah, Inter Milan play a back five. Look how exciting that looks. The profile, if you look at the wing backs there, much like Maresca against PSG in the final of the Club World Cup, the profile matters. And I think this is where Man United's probably lost out. But let's carry on checking out this interview. That line there, the players clearly show what they want. He's, I think, trying to say the players don't want me. The players don't want me because he's just mentioned you play in the Premier League, every draw is going to hurt. Then you come against Grimsby and you play the way you do. Players show what they want. And I think that could not be a bigger indication what Ruben Amorim just said, that just sack me. Just sack me. Or I think he's going to resign. I really do believe he's going to resign because the players don't believe him. I mean, it's crazy. This club is dead. It's finished. How many more managers are you going to keep sacking, man? Ten Hag, Solskjaer, Mourinho. The list goes on now. Amrim. The list goes on, and they've been rubbish for so long. This isn't even the hiccup that Chelsea has had over the past few seasons. This has been prolonging for the longest period of time. Since Sir Alex Ferguson, I don't think Man United's done anything significant. Yeah, they've won an FA Cup here or a Carabao Cup. You've not done anything significant. That's the crazy part. Once again, something's got to change, and you're not going to change 22 players again. This man seems like a defeated person, absolutely defeated person. And honestly, to a certain degree, I feel sad for him. I do, because how many more managers are you gonna just absolutely ruin Man United? I'm certain he's gonna go. I'm now confident that Burnley are actually gonna get something out of Man United, and that will be the curtains for Ruben Amorim. It's mad. Ruben Amorim said post last season, I said that there was storm coming when I first joined, but now I can say that there's good times coming. My days, the good times are flopped. At the same time, I have to say they've ignored the midfield big time. They didn't bolster them. Like they've done great business in terms of getting Cunha, Embuemo, Sesko, but they didn't do enough in midfield. They should have addressed the midfield, and they don't sell well. It's not good, man. It's not good. Their goalkeeper as well. Why did you wait so long to, with a goalkeeper? Baende is no better either. It's mad. It's mad. Let's check out Saeed now. This was amazing review. I mean, it's doing the views. It's nearly 300K views. This is big up to Saeed, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute boss when it comes to the content creating game. But of course, he's hurting. He's hurting as a Man United fan. Let's check out his review. He drops a lot of good points here. By the way, he's known as Jamal now, and he's undercover. Mm. Ooh, man, that scared me. I love the. I love the. Uh, Not ads. We're not going to be doing ads, man. But I love the up and down. I love the up and down in tone and wow. He's hurting. He's hurting big time. Mm. He's suffered, man. He's suffered. Yeah. I love the high pitch. Economy flight, not business. It might be over. It really might be. By Spurs, they did get embarrassed. But you know what? This is where I have to pause and go, is it just Amrim here? Like it's for me, as I said, it's beyond just Amrim, man. It's beyond. The club's done. It's finished. It's given time. Oh. And yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yep. Sides in tears, man. Sides in tears. Jamal's in tears. Ah, Jamal TV. That's true, man. Yeah. Sides in tears. I'm not even gonna lie, he's in tears. Especially their goalkeeper. Oh, wow. Collectively. Wow. That's true. My God. My man's taken everything off. They did. Grimsby fully deserved to win. Let's try and skip a few, yeah. Mm. Yeah. I don't understand this. Yeah, no, this is true. He was just hiding. Why? That's true, man. He was 100%. 100%. So he's got every right to be upset. A manager should be out there and showing that he cares. He's scared. Manager's scared. Do you know what? No, honestly, it's it's crazy. It's crazy. What we are witnessing right now at Man United, ladies and gentlemen, I've not seen it. I've not seen it happen in any other huge club. Like it's happened to us. We've gone through that period. But even then, prior to the ownership taking over Chelsea Football Club, we were Champions League winners. Do you know what I mean? Like we've gone through the phase of, it was the one season we finished 15th. After that, Pochettino, second season, we ended up coming sixth. We ended up coming sixth. So yeah, we didn't have Champions League football, but we had Conference League the third season, last season. We're back into Champions League again. So I've not this blip, or you can't even call it blip, this problem that Man United have, it's been going on for a long, long time. And I feel like we are witnessing a giant collapsing. I'm not even going to be surprised if and when they do end up sacking Amorim and whoever they bring in next and it doesn't work out and that they're fighting for relegation. I'm not going to be surprised. I really won't. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Man United? Are they a finished club, like proper? Are we witnessing probably one of the biggest downfalls in football right in front of our eyes? Let me know in the comment section. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time. Take care. See ya.